Good morning, and thank you so much for calling KiDz HuB Media Network. Who am I speaking to?
Kaheem Gibbs.
Kaheem, good morning. Kaheem, I understand that you're interested in joining the team here at KiDz HuB Radio. Is that so?
Yes.
What part of the country do you live in?
The northeast coast of New Jersey.
Okay, nice. And Kaheem, we have lots of junior broadcasters here. What we do at KiDz HuB Media Network is that we train kids how to be junior broadcasters. Why does this interest you?
Well, the whole fact of media can curve people away, but sometimes it can actually be good for people to know what's going on. So I like to train to know how to be a good broadcaster, to deliver news.
Now, why do you think it's important for kids to get involved in broadcasting?
Well, kids, or children, I should say, don't really get involved into things like reporting. This year and time, we just mostly play games. So it'll be good to get into an extracurricular and to know what's going on and able to deliver the news.
Okay. At the moment, what kind of extracurricular are you involved in, Kaheem?
None at the moment.
None at the moment. So, but this particular one interests you. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is your level of interest?
10, most definitely.
What's your school and grade?
I'm in 7th grade, and I currently go to Chatham Day School.
Tell me a little bit about your school.
Well, it's a private school in Chatham that is mainly elementary and middle school.
All right. In terms of your favorites, I'm gonna call some words, and you tell me what your favorites are. What's your favorite food?
I love French fries.
Okay. Sport.
Soccer.
Color.
Blue.
Subject.
Math.
Movie or type of movie.
Comedy.
TV show.
Teen Titans.
Band or singer.
Green Day or Linkin Park.
What's your favorite activity? What do you spend a lot of time doing?
I like to draw.
You like to draw. What are your other interests? Outside of school, outside of everything, what are your other interests?
Well, I like to try to create things, models. I like to watch
models.
documentaries.
When you say models, okay, what kind of documentaries?
Of famous historians or people that I look up to.
Okay, tell me one that you like in particular.
Well, I like Usain Bolt because he comes from my family's country and he made it big as holding a world record for fastest man in the world.
Talking about your personality, people say that you are what?
Well, some people say I'm funny.
And why do you think they say that?
Because I like to take everyday things and turn them into subjects that are easier to talk about and is more enjoyable.
Give me an example.
Like World War. We're talking about World War II in our class. And to make it easier for me to understand, I just think of it as a fight on the playground where all these kids are gathering and they're split into teams.
Okay, cool. If you had a choice to make the decision in terms of how you got your instruction, what would you say is your best way to learn?
Demonstration. I would have to. I'm a good tactical learner. And auditory.
Okay.
So they were to show me and or tell me, it would be good.
So you like for it to be demonstrated, and you like for it also to be shown to you, and you think you'll get it better.
Yes.
Now, KiDz HuB. KiDz HuB is the organization that you're interested in participating in right now. It's called KiDz HuB Media Network. KiDz is spelled KiDz. Hub is like a bicycle hub or a hub like a USB hub. KiDz HuB Media Network. KiDz HuB Media Network is basically a place where kids learn how to be junior broadcasters, and in turn giving you a chance to express yourselves, whether it's going to be through video, whether it's going to be through audio by way of a radio show, giving you a chance to post some YouTube videos to our library, We create a profile for you on our website, and you go through a series of training and you get a certificate to say that you're a junior broadcaster. You also get to cover events. So let's say you're in Newark and Cory Booker is doing some kind of meeting or whatever, and it's something that you're interested in and you think there's a story there. You can actually turn up with your recorder and ask him a couple of questions. Introduce yourself as media. You'll have your media badge and everything, and you will pretty much represent KiDz HuB in your jurisdiction. You also have the opportunity of traveling to other areas. For example, if there is something interesting, for example, the pen relays that we were at last year, to participate and to collaborate with other kids from different parts of the world, like Australia or Jamaica or Canada or wherever. But KiDz HuB is really an online operation. It's not a radio station that somebody will be able to turn their radio to at this point and listen to KiDz HuB, but it will be available on every smartphone out there through an app where people can download the app and listen to you as you speak. It's also an opportunity for you to do a radio show and have a friend of yours or a couple friends of yours, bring them to the table and have a discussion about whatever topic you decide to choose. We will train you in terms of how you will develop your radio show and help you in terms of how to organize your content. However, we are not going to be the one responsible for doing your research for you. We'll teach you how to do the research, but it's your content and it's your information because we want your voice. Understand?
Yeah.
So, what is KiDz HuB to you?
KiDz HuB is a great organization that teaches kids or the youth of America how to broadcast. It, in a way, it would be public speaking, how to bring out information in a friendly, kind way, a way that's easier to understand.
Yeah, and one of the things I want you to get it very clearly is that it's going to be pretty much, it runs the same way like a regular radio station or media or outlet. The only difference is that it's the voice of the kids. The quality of the program is no different. The information that kids will share is going to be no different. The only difference is that the person behind the microphone is a kid. All right, now let's move on. And we have another 4 minutes to go. Now, you said that your leaning is towards certain interests. Could you tell me what those interests might be?
One interest is the environment. I feel that today not a lot of people worry about where we're living in, and that's actually a really great factor that plays in a lot of things. Like fuel replacements to gasoline, because that's also very expensive to get from other places and damages our environment as well.
All right, great. Okay, so what else would you like to learn? What do you want to learn?
Well, I also want to relearn to learn how to further the skills of rewording to a same sentence or phrase to mean something else in a better way that's easier understandable. Okay,
so you would like to be able to express an idea in several different ways.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know anything about working with or working for a radio station or anything about talking to people?
Well, I know about talking to people because at my school I'm in a class called Communications that teaches us how to communicate with other people using different tones of voice and body language. Okay, cool.
But as it relates to working in a radio station or anything like that, you're not familiar with that, right?
Not very much, no.
Okay, how committed are you? 1 for least and 5 for most. How committed are you?
On a scale of 1 to 5, it would definitely be a 5 because I'm a really dedicated person. Because whatever I set my mind to, I usually get it done. And this is something I'm really dedicated to.
Let's talk about confidence. How confident are you?
From a scale to 1 to 5, I would be about a 4.5 on confidence. I believe I can do it, but there are some times where I make mistakes, which could lead to the downfalls. But for the most part, I'm very confident.
After you're finished training, would you like to have your own show, or would you like to appear as a co-host on somebody else's show? When you're the host of your own show, you basically can bring on whomever you want to be a part of the discussion. You set the discussion, you organize your content, you prepare your show each week. When you're a co-host, you pretty much appear on another person's show and you might talk about whatever they ask you to prepare to talk about. Which would you prefer to do?
I would prefer to be a host of my own show.
What area of media are you interested in outside of doing a show? Are you interested in setting up equipment? Are you interested in helping to set up for a live broadcast? Are you interested in doing some technical work as well, some editing? What other areas of media are you interested in?
Setting up for like a live stream or live communications, setting up the equipment.
Okay, beautiful. If you're doing your own show, what topics would you think you would cover in that show? Just give me a list of, say, 5 things right off the top of your head that you would cover right now if you had to do a show tomorrow. What would be the 5 things you would be thinking of covering on your show?
Global warming would be one big factor. Technological advancements, wars, upcoming wars, if we have any, the fact of jobs being limited to certain people, and equal beings as being a citizen of America, because not everyone gets the same rights as others. So I can talk about that as well.
Nice. Right. And finally, sir, is there anything else you would like to add at this point? Is there any other comments you would like to make? Are there any questions you would like to ask? Or are there any concerns that you have?
No, I feel that I'm fully informed on most of KiDz HuB.
All right, excellent. Kaheem, I'd like to thank you for the time spent this morning with us. We spent 24 minutes, and what we did was interview you, talk to you, give you an idea of what KiDz HuB is, and to find out a little bit more about you. We are very, very happy and very proud of you for stepping up and for recognizing that even though in some parts of the world people believe that children should be seen and not heard, that you have stepped up to the plate and understand carefully that kids' voice should be heard and that they should be seen and heard. And I'm very, very proud of you for stepping up. And we welcome you to KiDz HuB Media Network. And we hope that you will be a force to reckon with and that you will take this challenge on recognizing how important it is that you being given this platform and this opportunity will allow you to speak on behalf of many children around the world who have no voice. Many children around the world who are suffering. Many children across the world who are in dire need of someone speaking up for them. And so I hope you'll take the opportunity to recognize some of the children in Africa and across the world who are going through, who are slaves, who are treated with disrespect, who are abused, and speak on behalf of those children through the platform of KiDz HuB Media Network. We're proud of you and we welcome you, and your training should begin in 24 hours.
Thank you for your...
You're welcome, buddy. Have yourself a great day, and what you need to do now is to write a short bio about yourself, just about one paragraph long, and get the best picture of yourself and email to us as well, so we can put that as a part of your profile.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
All right. Thank you so much, Kaheem. Have yourself a great day, and I'll see you on the other side.